Are you here to test logic?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. The very thing that I would have said.
Oh, good, good. Then perhaps you can tell me which is the best method.
Method? Oh, well, that depends upon what you want to do.
Well, I want to test logic.
Oh, no one's allowed to test logic around here except mathematicians and philosophers and sometimes politicians.
Oh, no. I mean logic I see.
Oh, yes. Just what I would have said, logic ICs. I've been testing logic ICs now for almost 10 years.
Really?
Yes, I started out with a generator, an attenuator, and a scope. And now I have an automated system.
Well, what's your automated system comprised of?
It's simple. I built it myself. It has a power supply, some amplifiers, an attenuator, and some switching circuitry that feeds everything into a simple, commercially bought socket. It's quite versatile. If I want to change from a 14-pin socket to a 16-pin socket, or even a 24-pin socket, all I have to do is unsolder all the wires and then resolder them back onto the new socket. I have some more switching on the output pin that channels any signal I choose to the digital multimeter.
Well, what's automatic about it?
That's the part I'm proudest of. I have a hexadecimal keyboard that tells the power supply what voltage I want on my input pin. And then I have another lever that tells me which is my output pin. And then I just push a button that says test, and a measurement appears across the light-emitting diodes of the multimeter, and my logic is tested.
I see.
Yes, they are.
Listen, can you measure propagation delays?
No, but I can force voltage or current, measure current, voltage, and resistance.
Well, how do you know your parameters will be the same when your logic's operating at rated speed?
I was told that there were tests run in the late 60s that showed a correlation between the AC and the DC parameters.
I see. Well, how do you verify the IC's truth table?
Oh, that's simple. I just multiplex the input voltage to the appropriate pins, and then I just switch the multimeter to successive output pins by hand. Eventually, I get the output word, and then I just switch the input pins and measure another output word, and so on. It is rather slow, but it does the job.
Can you load the output pins?
Oh, sure. All I do is get under the socket and solder resistance to the appropriate pins and ground.
Well, what about capacitance?
Life is so short. Why worry about everything?
Yeah. Well, then you're happy with your system, huh?
Oh, no. Its pulses are very noisy. And since it is a one-of-a-kind system, it's much more expensive than it should be. So, I figure a test system vendor can design a similar system both better and cheaper. That's why I'm here to find one.
Well, then, you'd best come along with me. I'm off to see a Cheshire cat who knows everything there is to know about ICs and testing. He ought to be able to tell you which system to choose.
I'm not sure that would be wise. My parents taught me never to take advice from cats. Shush or otherwise.
That's all right. You can hide behind me and listen in. You'll be quite safe, really.
Oh, I've always wanted to know all there is to know about something. I'll go.
Good.
That reminds me of a story my mother told me. Twinkle, twinkle, microcircuit. How I wonder if you work it. Pulses running in my system. Do you catch or do you miss them? Twinkle, twinkle, microcircuit. How I wonder if you work it.